Hey all, Denise here from Let's Go Home. I've not been on for a few weeks because of rain, wind, snow and general winter weather. So today's just a tour of the garden where I grow at home. So let's go. So here we have the border. So we've got curry bush, sweet peas that need to be tidied up. And then here last year we put a pond in, and round the pond we have wildflowers. At the back there in the pot is a thornless blackberry, which I need to get in the ground. And then we've got our dried out sunflowers that I've just left, buddleia tree, bird feeder. Then we've got our 3 beds. So in this bed I have a tayberry bush at the front and a chuckleberry at the back. Middle bed I usually use for flowering, and then this bed has usually got garlic in one end and then whatever I decide to throw in at the other. And then in the summer I do my outdoor tomatoes, which are called Outdoor Girl, which do amazing in Scotland. Excuse the background noise, my neighbour's deciding to leave. So we've got pots which usually have flowers in them, more pots. This here is actually cuttings from my apple tree out the back, which I've rooted. Had sweet peas in here last year. These are where I grow some of my herbs. We've got mint, creeping thyme, chives, rosemary that I grew from seed. Yes, cat? Can I help you? No, get down, come on. And then we've got, oh, what's in there? I think it's just flowers in there. Parsley, and then more flowers. I want to have more herbs, so that'll get done. Then this last year, this was all stone. This whole area you can see here was all stone, and we sledgehammered it, took it up, made a path, and then you'll see around the corner in a minute. These are my blueberry bushes, which I grow in pots, and then I put my fruit bushes along here. So these are honeyberry bushes, these two here, and then we've got raspberries and tayberry again. My bed with my strawberries. The one on the left in the round pot is white pineberries, and then you've got your strawberries. More strawberries here and amongst the gooseberry bush. This is where I grew my parsnips last year in this tub. We have a loganberry here. This here is just flowers, and this messy corner where I keep my canes, bags with leaves in it. These are my peas that I sowed, my meteor peas. And here we have my back garden. So as you can see, it's not huge, but that's me. So let's have a tour out here. So we're in the back garden, and hopefully everybody's back garden's currently looking like this. Mess everywhere. So in this corner I have my 2 patio fruit trees, which are actually needing re-potted into slightly bigger pots. On the left we have a pear tree, which has never actually produced anything yet. It needs something to pollinate with, and I don't think there's anything close by. There is a pear tree next door, but I don't know if it actually does anything. And then this one is my apple tree. I'll turn around this way so you can see just how lopsided it actually is. Yeah, you can see the decking and everything's needing just power hose down. So this is my rhubarb bed. If you look closely, you can actually see rhubarb starting to poke through. There was a half bag of compost. My neighbours moving, they had a half bag of compost, so I just threw it on top of here. A bush my mum was going to be throwing out. This messy area here is going to get wood chip put down, but we need to let it dry out a bit because it's quite mushy. So I need to see about getting that. Lovely oil tank. Jack's the cat again. Then we've got Buddleia tree, which was a clipping from my in-laws, and cutting, not clipping, a cutting from my in-laws about 3-4 years ago. This is a Buddleia Davidi. I can never say it. It's a black knight one. It is absolutely stunning. In the summer, standing at the kitchen window watching all the butterflies. Got another bird feeder underneath this Buddleia tree. We have our snowdrops coming up. Turn round, excuse the fridge freezer. Here's my other cat, Jax. He's a big boy. It's not Jax, it's his brother Dexter even. Hey Dexy. You sexy Dexy. Yes, these two are brothers. So as you can see, typical back garden, whirligig. This is my raspberry bed. At the moment we've got canes lying there and snowdrops coming up, but nothing else. Compost bin I need to sort out. And these two are following me, look. Here we have a wild blackberry, which needs to get pulled because it'll just go ravage in the summer. There was a gooseberry. There was a gooseberry there, but it didn't come to anything, so I cut it back. This is a hellebore that usually flowers every year. The felt came off the roof and covered it, so it's obviously delayed or stunted its growth because it wasn't getting enough light. But it does look like it's doing something now. I need to weed it though, look. I don't know where this grass has come from. And then here is another gooseberry bush that I cut back and it started regrowing. So hopefully we'll get something. Some reeds, little wildlife pond. Cats again. This is a self-seeded raspberry that I just leave. Doesn't get much sun here because obviously south is kind of that direction. That direction. So it's shaded by the sun, shaded by the shed. And here is my greenhouse. Let's go in and have a look. Anybody else's greenhouse is currently looking like this, but yeah, just a mess. Those onions I need to take inside. I forgot they were actually here. So I'll turn you around and we can have a look at everything else. Not that it's much here anyway. So what I will say is that I'm going to show everything bad, good, ugly, and just damn right stupid. And here's one of my stupid things. Anyone hazard to guess what these are and what I stupidly did? Which I'm gutted about. I don't think they're salvageable. Look, I need to get these out. It's disgusting. Like, growing onions from last year and shallots that I need to get in, and I'm actually going to chop these up and put them in a bag and freeze them. Jax, my other dog. These are from the experiment that I'm doing with Claire from Grow and Plotty. I'll do a link to her YouTube channel down the bottom. So what we did was we done these in November. Could have been November, some point. And I've just taken lids off slightly because they've got quite a bit of condensation. Just to see when they germinate. So what we did, I can link the video to it as well. Messy backs underneath. Weeds downside. Though I keep having self-seeded tomatoes growing in here. As you can see, my slabs are needing power washed as well. Physalis that succumbed to the frost. And then we have, lift this up, pallet collars I put in last year. these tubs are just on there just now just to be out the road, but I've got shelving in the middle, which I usually put some small plants on, but that'll possibly get moved this year. I'm going to put my cucumbers in here this year, and possibly my melon. I'm going to attempt to grow a melon this year. Tomatoes are going up the road in the other greenhouse in the quad grows. I might stick a couple of chilies in there instead. So instead of the greenhouse shelving, I'll have some chili grows in there. Although they potentially could go there. I just don't know. Look at the mess behind that. Dumping ground, look. Don't tell anyone. It's stayed in my glass, it needs cleaned. Another dog. So as you can see, that's my little garden at home. It wasn't much, and what I used to do is grow in pots as well. That area that I showed you, that I said we'd sledgehammered up all this, the stone, and then laid the path, and then we're still undecided what to do with that bit in front of the window. I don't know, put wood chip down, make it into a small bed, but then there's the nightmare of having to get my windows cleaned. I don't know. We'll decide. There's strawberry runners growing in there at the moment, so might just leave it and see how the strawberries go, because knowing my luck, I'll probably get better strawberries there than I do in the bed. So prior to us having the growing area that I do now, I used to grow in pots there. I'll post some pictures just somewhere on here. I will post some pictures and just to show you what it used to look like, how I used to grow. But no, that is me. So if you like what you see and you want to see some Scottish weird women gardening, then give us a follow, give us a like, tell your friends. If you don't understand what I'm saying, put on the subtitles, please. Okay, so hopefully next time video won't take as long to come out. Hopefully weather stays up and it doesn't go down again and get snow and rain and more gale force winds. But thank you for watching and hope you followed along so far. Thank you. Bye.